Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. It's been way too long since I played this last. Way too long. And so I am playing this. That's kind of how it works here. When I want to play a game, I play it. Anyway, let's get on over to the Hunter's Pub with an online hub. Oh. Why is my keyboard in Japanese by default? That's weird. We are going to set a minimum HR of 13. I don't remember if that's the max required to unlock everything. I don't remember, but... And objectives is mostly just specific monsters, that's right. Yeah, whatever. And we're going to apply range to make sure that the HR requirement is enforced. Going to make a passcode excluding friends. And today is April 30th. So 0430. Need to remember how a lot of things in this game work. It's been that long. Okay. We've got us a hub. Hey, Soul, it is going just fine. And there we go. Hub info is pinned. Joke's on you, Outlander. I used Longsword in this GU file. Though admittedly, I probably should use more switch axes. Wow, I've still got high rank check marks to get. Not to mention a bunch of event quest check marks. Not as many as I feared, but still many. Yes, many check marks need to be gotten on specifically this file. I've got most, if not all of the... Actually, no, I think I did get all of the non-deviant check marks in my Japanese file, but, like, that's not this one. Oh, hey, we actually finished Bloodbath EX. I forgot that we did that. But anyway, I mean, it's not a Saturday, but I think it's still Ukanlos Day. Because whenever Ukanlos is available, it is Ukanlos Day. Oh boy, I gotta remember how food works in this game. There we go. And looks like points are the thing to pay with in this one. Yes, Soul GU is indeed still exclusively available on the Nintendo Switch, unless you're in Japan, in which case it's technically available on the 3DS, though not digitally anymore. What do I got skill-wise? High-grade plugs, sharp 2, challenger 2, and weakness exploit. Yeah, that'll work for Conlos. Oh, right. This armor set I'm using has terrible resistances. Let's actually pick an item set that works better for Uconlos. Surely I've got one. It's this one. It's not for Uconlos. Yeah, this set 2 will work anyway. Whatever. And as nobody is showing up, I'll go ahead and just go solo for now. Outlander Longsword can parry in this game, specifically if you are playing Valor Longsword, which I am. Right, I need to get used to Valor sheathing again. Makes it take a whole lot longer to put the weapon away, but take a hit during Valor Sheath, and you'll only take a third of the normal damage, and it will be as red health instead of actual damage. Though, it's very easy to get complacent with that. Nakarkos' super beam in G rank will one-shot you through that. I have learned this. That was close. Closer than I would have liked. And yes, Outlander, they did make Uconlos' arena more flat. Because Uconlos' arena has never stayed the exact same between any 2 games that it has ever been in. And in 3 of the games it's been in, its arena has been this one. Almost into Valor mode. Hey! You've got someone in the hub. I'll pop out of this quest in just a moment. Considering I'm less than 5 minutes in, I just want to... There we go. Now we're in Valor mode. We can do actual things. Right, still costs spirit until I use unhinged spirit. Need to remember these things. See that? I parried the tremor. Because you can do that. It's very silly. Anyway, let's hop out of this quest and actually get some multiplayer going. And hey, Califor. Alright, let's do specifically that quest anyway. Just this time with more than me alone. Suggestions for what, Soul? Like which Monster Hunter games to play or what to do for the double Tigrex quest? Wait, where's the... There's the defense food. Hey, guard, I am doing fine. Hope you are too. Okay, Soul, what to do for that quest? Specifically, bring all the flash bombs you can and all the combines for more flash bombs that you can. In older generations of Monster Hunter, a flashed Tigrex is a behaved Tigrex. Whenever they enrage, use a flash, get them blinded. It will make the quest worlds easier. Beyond there, just pick a weapon you're good with, or a weapon that is good against Tigrex. Like, I specifically main Hammer in Freedom Unite, and Hammer is a very good matchup against Tigrex. So, like, yeah. Yes, guard, this is indeed GU on Switch. I have no reason to emulate something that is running on Switch. So yeah, you are more than welcome to join. He's going somewhere. Nice tail cut. Okay, I was kind of expecting him to move forward a little bit more. I was trying to parry that. Oh, my stamina. That's right, holding Valor stance costs stamina. Good to remember. Costs it real fast when you got double Ice Blade, too. And I'm out of Valor mode. And I am back in Valor mode. Sorry, it was a little late getting to my life powder. I tried. I am very rusty in this game, that is for certain. Needing to effectively relearn longsword on the job. As well as relearning where I've got my items on my bar and all of that. Also relearning Valor mode in general. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've got a Switch Axe set. Maybe I should swap to that. It would be a little more familiar. Feels bad to be sharpening while Unhinged Spirit's going on, but... it does feel really good every time I get that parry. And Valor mode has ended. Valor mode is back. Ow. Dang, the roar comes out a little later than I thought. Would have parried it. Are you kidding me? I stepped forward into it. Too sharp is nasty. Like, just straight up gross. Ow. Twercula. If I'm not mistaken, that's guard. I just forgot that your character was named that. It's certainly a name. Also, Soul and Outlander, what dung bombs do in old games, I believe, is if you hit a small monster with a dung bomb, it makes said small monster just go away. Small monsters specifically. Big monsters, nothing. Oh, there's something that you gotta go offline to change? Oh, seriously? Ow. Well, thanks for raising this platform up there. Ow. I need to stop letting myself get hit so hard. Okay, it's coming for me. And it'll be coming back. Thankfully, once you block an attack once, the entire attack is rendered powerless against you. Mizukamo's hits hard. Like, I know it's an event quest, but it hits hard. Definitely not the ideal quest to relearn how to play this specific game on. But it's fun. Ow. Aha. So, guard, you were, getting dressed, were you? Ah, chest break. So something I'm realizing about Valor Longsword is while it is a relatively safe weapon to play, like having access to a parry and Valor dodges and everything that comes with holding a longsword in this game, it's hard to put my larger damaging things on specific spots. Like, when I'm doing my spirit combo in Valor mode, it's, you know, it's my biggest damaging thing, and I can do it repeatedly when I've got Unhinged Spirit up, and the monster is behaving, which is a big if, actually. But, when I am doing those things, part of the spirit combo has me take a few steps in a direction that I can input. I can modify the direction I go. The issue is that the steps are long enough that it's very hard to concentrate damage on one specific part, like, say, his chin. I'll end up hitting his chest as part of it. Like, when I played the game in Japanese, I know I used aerial switch axe for that, and it felt real good, especially once they added SP mode to the game in GU, or double cross, as the case may be. But, like, yeah, I might go back to that. Easier to pick up. SP mode dramatically improved aerial switch axe. Like, aerial switch axe is all about jumping in sword mode. The problem is, it's very stamina hungry, because during the aerial launches, you do not get to recover stamina. And so you're just constantly using a chunk of stamina to get into that vault. And that vault is where you do most of your damage. You just repeatedly jump on things. The issue, you run out of stamina really easy, so it was pretty much dash juice addicted back in Generations. But in GU, when you're in SP mode, which your cats can put you into by using their primary ability, so you're in SP mode for most of the hunt if you've got a heal cat, you do recover stamina while in the vault, and thus it's a total non-issue. But if we're doing 3 players, then we don't have cats, so I guess SP mode would not be of any help to me at all unless someone's got SP arts set, which, I mean, they certainly can. It makes their arts take longer to charge up, but it makes them apply SP mode. You can still put that on, like, a really short recharge art and have it be handy. Got new Conlos stone. Man, remember back when they let our cats level up in the expansions of Monster Hunter games? Let's see here. Do I have a Swax set? I do. And it's got all the same stuff. What style am I in? I'm in aerial with energy charge 3. All right, that's exactly what we needed. I see you're just in a bodysuit there, guard. Right, I should probably post a quest before eating so that you folks have information on how to prepare. And so that I have information on how to prepare. And how to prepare is... Dang, I only have EX and I put him in the thumbnail. Oh no. Okay, we'll wait on that. Sure, what better second quest to do than a Fatalis? Oh wow, I've got a lot of Mega Dash juice. I should use it. Well, guard, the D-pad having a delay isn't the hugest of issues, because you can make it so that nothing is on the D-pad. And the R button having a delay isn't a huge issue, because you can make it so that ZR does the same thing. And the max potions are for people who cart. What's the chat log button? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, as you can see, I'm already starved for stamina. Which we fixed with dash juices, not whetstones. Ow. And thus, we remember the issues of aerial mode. If I try to vault on something and miss, I'm stuck in a roll animation. But hopefully we'll also get to see some of the sillier parts of aerial style. Namely, the fact that you can vault off of anything with a hitbox. Which includes lightning strikes if you time it perfectly. Rip. And clearly, this guy's mount tolerance was definitely designed with aerial style in mind. Because it took me this long to get one mount. And in this game, unlike in 4U, your friends can help you with the mount. They can't do damage to the monster while it's being mounted, but they can certainly help the mount meter. And energy charge remains bonkers. Completely fills your sword juice and also gives you a crit bonus. Though admittedly the silk bind in Sunbreak that gives us infinite sword juice, I would say is better. Okay, this is actually kind of neat. The whole time he's roaring up there, the controller rumbles. Despite his distance. It's a nice touch. Here he comes. Energy charge actually got nerfed between Gen and GU. They made it take longer to charge up. Ooh, we're in SP. And it's red SP mode, which I assume means that guard is alchemy style. That or I'm misremembering how SP mode works. Loaded manually instead of using energy charge. Oop, let's get away from that. And I do specifically have to be in sword mode when I'm doing my jumpies. Because sword mode lets me attack on the way up and on the way down. Axe mode does not let me attack on the way up. I kinda wish this wasn't the only ballista. But you know what? Binders are nice. Give two great swords a chance to just go ham on the face. Rip. Nice chest break. There are definitely monsters against whom aerial feels better. Specifically monsters who it's easier to hit their mount zones. And monsters that have substantially lower mount tolerance. And up we go for another storm. Yeah, there are some monsters against whom aerial is much better than others. I'd say Fatalis, it's pretty okay. Probably better against regular and Crimson Fatalis than old Fatalis. Armor mode is not great for this. And again, just the mount tolerance in general. I'm getting less value out of aerial as I would against a monster with less mount tolerance. So I must confess, it always feels amazing to do the aerial vault into element discharge on a monster after downing it. Though I can say that aerial does feel very safe against White Fatalis in particular. Because I stay in here, I vault off it. It's got very few attacks that can actually hit me while I'm just in close, repeatedly vaulting. It's remarkably safe. So I suppose in that sense it is roughly ideal for this monster. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have even tried to do a burst there. It feels satisfying to do a burst after a vault. It just would be a lot better if the monster didn't have armor mode. Like, if I could do real damage to it, it would be nice. Hello, Wolven Elf. One thing that does have me mildly concerned about using aerial-style switch axe is it's a very one-note weapon. I do one thing, and I do it for the entire hunt. It's just up and down and up and down. Time for another storm. Yeah, the one-noteness of this weapon probably does not make for the most interesting viewing experience. Another thunderstorm. I'm gonna bind him when he's down. Or I'm gonna miss. That's also an option. Binder's got more fall off than I imagined. Ow! That's right, my armor is utterly allergic to thunder. I kind of need to look out for thunder monsters. It's a real issue when you have minus 21% thunder res. Because it makes me take 21% more damage every time I take a thunder attack. So yeah, if a lightning bolt from the sky hits me, it basically just deletes me. Hey, we got the wings in a party full of melee people. Ow. Hey, Distortion, I am doing well, and I hope you are too. And yeah, Wolven Elf, this game does have all of the content. It is very easy to argue, possibly accurately, that it has too much content, but like, that's what this game's supposed to be. It's a celebration of the franchise thus far. And it pulls that off very well. Like, the whole deal is it's meant to let you play hunting what you want, how you want, with there being basically no wrong choices. And yeah, it's a fantastic celebration title. I hope we get a celebration title for later games in the series. Like, we need another... Oh, he's dead. We need another look at the franchise as a whole. Like this was. I was trying to duck, not dodge. Probably cost myself 2 or 3 carves with that maneuver. At least I found the spot where I didn't have to move to get both of those, or, yeah, both of those carve spots. Alright, I can just hold A in this game. You don't have to mash. And hey, I didn't lose any carves. Califor, you did not contribute net 0. You at least put your greatsword on him sometimes. This game has charm melding. Might as well keep everything that's in the top ranks. I like how I have the lowest HR of everyone here. Okay, you know what? We are all a high enough HR to join this quest. And I did put it in the thumbnail. So we're going to try Bolt Reaver EX. Zero shame whatsoever if we die. None. Not even a sliver of shame if we fail and die. But we're going to try it, but I am going to see if I've got an equipment set that isn't so allergic to thunder. That is also a master rank equipment set, and the answer, or sorry, G rank. And the answer is no, I do not. So, sucks to be me? Yeah, I'm gonna go with sucks to be me. Cool. Well, I am going to be a hindrance. Califor, if you've never done a Bolt Reaver, my advice to you is do not let his face sword touch you. I can get Thunder Res small, but I think I might be able to get, like, feline thunder whatever thingy that makes you not thunder dead. Or, no, that's not in this game, is it? Well, at least I can get Thunder Res large and feline insurance. And also drunk. Now to interact with the item box of sobriety. Now I only have minus 11 Thunder Res. Fun fact, Bolt Reaver Astalos is my least favorite monster to hunt in this entire game. The reason being its face sword, that it can now use twice, and that has enormous range, and deletes me from existence. I cease to be when exposed to it. Also, I didn't bring my dash juices. This is going to be all kinds of problems. Ow! Well, I have been given an excuse to use a max potion. Okay, I feel like it's not just the Fatalis that had increased... Ow, I am dead. I feel like it's not just the Fatalis that had increased mount tolerance. I think what it is that aerial mode, they just reduced the mount damage value to account for the fact that you're doing it constantly. That sounds like a thing that is true and that I remember being a thing. I see I'm not the only one who dies here. Ah, yes. That attack. The one that pulls you in so that it can then hit you with something nastier. If we had a wing broken, he would be asking to be flashed here. Or is it when he's not fully charged? It's one of the two. Or maybe it's his face break? There's something that you break on a Bolt Reaver Astalos that makes him flashable, I'm pretty sure. Ow! Yep, that face sword just deletes me from existence from full health. But dang it, I put this man in the thumbnail, so we had to at least touch him. And once we have touched him, which we have now done, we do not have to look at him again for the rest of this stream. Oh, hey. I am going to eventually have to do this quest and succeed at it. So at some point I'll probably make an armor set that, like, isn't allergic to thunder. But that some point is not today. That much has become deadly clear. Deadly clear. I didn't take every cart. I only took 3 of them. And one of them didn't count because I got insurance. So really, I only double carted in that quest. Anyway, now we can safely say we have done that, and it is done forever. I mean, it's not done forever, but it's done in the sense that we don't have to do it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this, because there's no chance in hell that I'm going to try and solo it. And also, it's got my monster of the day! I mean, we were gonna have to do some hyper monsters at some point. I have 98 gourmet vouchers. I might as well use some. Alright, gourmet vouchers just guarantee that all meals will give max health and stamina. Or, no, meals just give their health and stamina values by default. It guarantees that all meals will give all of their stuff. Their meal effects. That's what it is. And you'll note that we are specifically not going straight from Bolt Reaver to Thunderlord Zinogre. And there's a reason for that. It's because I refuse to fight Thunderlord Zinogre without stun immunity. And here's why I remember that attacking the hyper parts charges our hunter arts super fast. And it also does more damage, which is nice. There's aspects of hyper monsters that I enjoy. Namely that when they do attacks with their hyper parts, it changes up the timing ever so slightly. And the fact that their hyper part can change over the course of the fight. It makes it so that you have to be more reactive and pay more attention when hunting the monster. That part I very much appreciate. What I don't appreciate is that they all have their own exclusive carves, or reward parts, rather. Every single weapon and armor requires those things in order to fully upgrade. They exist as their own separate tier in both high rank and G rank. So you'll end up needing to fight basically like high rank Bracky, high rank hyper Bracky, G rank Bracky, G rank hyper Bracky if you want to fully upgrade a thing. And they also buffed their HP way too much. And the removal of the exhaustion status entirely from hyper monsters also isn't really the best. It takes away some of the ebb and flow of hunting monsters. Like, the fact that they only go back and forth between enraged and standard, and it's mostly enraged. Like, sure, it's great for if you're running Challenger, but it makes the hunt take a lot longer. It makes it so that there are fewer openings to take advantage of. Oh, hey, I found the chat log. But yeah, it's a whole deal. Hyper monsters were a thing that there were some good ideas in it, but the execution as a whole was not stellar. I'm going to go ahead and just put this right here. Why not? I don't even know what monster's coming next, but I bet it's one that can use that. Gormagala. Imagine that, a quest that's got only flagship monsters that actually includes Seregios. Sorry for launching you there. His flailing pushed me right next to you. It's been so long since I've had earplugs as part of a standard set in a Monster Hunter game. It feels real nice. Like, I'm pretty sure the last time I had earplugs as part of my default loadout was in Base World. Pounced on me just for sharpening. It wasn't even a big hit, it was just a, hey, stop that. Alright, so we're gonna get those feelers busted, yeah? Sounds like we got those feelers busted. Looks like it too. Alright. If I had timed those better, I could have vaulted off the Gormagala instead of taking those hits. I was trying. And my doorbell just rang, so I'm going to trust you two to keep me safe while I hide in a corner. And I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for keeping me safe. Oh, we missed one tail. Quest is officially failed. A kid, of course. Oh, nice lens. We can get rid of cool drinks. Also don't need to crouch to carve in this game because, again, just hold A. I guess it... Oh. Seriously? Rare 6 part? No. I'm not going to throw anything away for a high rank scale. Nice, I exploded all of us. Totally what I was going for. Hey, the tail is hot. Because in this game, unlike in Iceborne, Glavenus heats up its tail frequently. And with ease. Alright, the tail is severed. And we got the face flinch too. Not bad. Nice KO. Nice face flinch. Sorry, Zixie. Those last two hits felt rather stylish, especially with the hit on the way down getting the kill. And we've only got Valstrax left. And in this game, I don't have to care about Dragonblight. Unfortunately, that's not going to work against Valstrax, but it's a good way to get it out of your inventory, I suppose. This quest does do a good job of filling the old inventory. Didn't realize he'd come in like that. But then again, it's Valstrax. What else was he gonna do? It's still kind of weird how in Rise we got a Valstrax variant without ever getting Valstrax. This monster has only ever appeared in this game. I'm still disappointed that Valstrax wasn't in Monster Hunter Stories 2. Monsty Drop, the Monster Hunter Stories spin-off puzzle game for phones, had a fully modeled Valstrax Monsty, complete with saddle. And they just never put Valstrax in Stories 2. They didn't do it. Why? Imagine flying around the maps on a Valstrax. You could get anywhere really quick. It's got bigger reach than I remember. See that? I just jumped off a hitbox. Ooh, nice and rage. Kept him from flying at me. Sorry, Zixie. I was trying to thread the needle, but had too much forward momentum. Quests like this are actually something that I really miss about GU. Just an arena quest where you hunt 5 different monsters. We don't get quests like that in Rise. We barely got quests like that in Iceborne. But this game is more than happy to give us quests where we hunt 5 different monsters. Goodbye, Trinks. Goodbye, standard potions. Goodbye, whetstones. Outlander, if you'll think back, I said hunt 5 different monsters in one arena quest. One quest in the arena is different from hunting 5 different monsters in one expedition. Also, nice Glavenus Pallium. And I even got a Glavenus Fire Orb for my Hunt of the Day thing. Which does cap out at high rank materials, which makes it very unfortunate, but still. Oh boy, they want me to hunt a crab now. We could. But I think doing single monster quests is less enticing in multiplayer. Actually, you know what? There is exactly one high rank quest that I have not done. And it's kind of annoying because it's hyper. Hyper monsters are always kind of annoying. Let's do this. A quick dip into high rank. Well, one high-rank non-event quest that I haven't done. There are plenty of event quests that I haven't done. Because I'm a slacker is what I am. Largely because the... That's right, the English version of this game came out after World. And before Iceborne, if memory serves. So yeah, there wasn't really all that much time where I could dedicate myself to specifically this game, was there? Hello, secret area. Goodbye, secret area. If memory serves, the Rathalos starts over here? He sure does. And we get to hear the very good Jurassic Frontier theme. Dang it, I was out of juice. Nice KO. I remember high rank Hyper Silverlos hitting way harder, but then again, I remember it from Generations, not from GU. Okay, if I hit a weak point where weakness exploit actually kicks in, while I have my energy charge 3 crit boost active and the monster's enraged, I have a 95% crit rate. That is not bad. I should really see if I can't squeeze crit boost into this set. Then again, I don't think I can squeeze anything into this set unless I get rid of my plugs. And there goes that sparkly. Oh well. It's just high rank stuff. That is, quite the visual. Just confirming. Yep, no more get added, so I am done with all 3 ranks of standard quest checkmarks. So that's nice. Goal accomplished. But still have a bajillion event quest checkmarks to get. And these ones, we'd have to be cats. They're also all quite soloable. You know what? It's time for the big boy. Against whom aerial switch axe actually kind of sucks because he can't get mounted. But whatever. It's time for the big boy. Fun fact, Lao Shan Lung is soloable in this game without ever unsheathing your weapon. You just need to bring the ballistics expert, or whatever the skill is that makes installations like ballistas and cannons do more damage, and then make sure that you hit with just about everything. I don't know if that remains true for this event Lao, but it is true for the standard Lao that is an urgent to rank up. Oh, Event Lao has more health than Extreme Behemoth. That is a lot. So probably not true for the Event Lao. But for Standard Lao, it is true that you never need to unsheath your weapon to solo it. Also, Lao quests in this game would still be terrible if they didn't make the track cannon so fun to use. Like, don't get me wrong, Lao is way better than he was in Freedom Unite in this game. Way better. But he could be better still. And now the cannon is full. So we wait. He still gets in here faster than old Lao did. But he does still take his time. And he appears through mist that is somehow able to shroud this massive thing. Unfortunately, we can't make the cannon go any further left, despite there being plenty of track. Oh, he's standing up so that he'll take even longer to get in front of the cannon. I see. Thanks, game. Almost. Noisy. Ow! Yelling a rock down onto my head. How rude. The best thing to shoot is his left shoulder, because it's breakable. But it's difficult to break with anything other than ballistas, simply because of how high up it tends to be, and the fact that it's on the side opposite the cannon. And you know what? No, we don't bind him yet. The binder is specifically to, the binder is specifically to stop him from breaking things, because that's actually a concern. I need to get away from these feet so that I don't get stomped while I have low health. Also, if I was still on that ballista tower and had, like... I think it's you do a Superman dive when he's hip-checking it in order to actually get on his back early. I imagine you're getting a lot of value out of that Pierce ammo on this guy. It's a shame the cannonballs are farther from the cannon at every stop. Yeah, it would be pretty cool seeing a Lao just way off in the distance in wilds. Just in any open world Monster Hunter game, just seeing a Lao on the horizon. Basically being the horizon. That would be really cool. Hopefully they do it. Really? You're gonna shoulder check this from here? You weren't even where I could get on your back. How rude. Ah, yes. The worst cannonball run. This one, for the most part, just isn't even worth it running the cannonballs up the wall like that. So I'm just not even going to. Right, he does tremors in this game. Back in ye olden days, he did not do tremors because tremors didn't exist when Lao was added to the franchise. Yeah, you shoulder check that wall. Look at everything you accomplished, Lao. You did so good. Ow. It's almost Demolisher time. I like Demolisher time. I got run over. Is he on it? Not quite. Almost, though. Couple more steps. That's good. No reaction. And there goes that ballista. Thankfully, you can't kill these two. Got him in the toes there. something. Looks like it's back. And there goes the left shoulder. Kind of interesting we got the left shoulder before the right, but then again, I guess we weren't really focusing on cannon fire leading up to this. He's not leaving, is he? He might be. In which case I just wasted time loading that. Yeah, he's leaving. Alright, that's actually really good. It means we've got plenty enough damage to finish this quest. I don't think we can use Markhole again, but might as well grab it. I legit hate the cannon in this area specifically. Mainly because of the direction it turns when it hits this bend here. Like, it can be in the left position where it shoots close to the wall, and it can be on the bridge where it shoots a little farther from the wall. There's no way to shoot at Lau using the cannon before he gets past the bridge, and that bothers me. Freedom Unite ballistas wish they could fire this fast. But these ballistas wish they could fire as fast as world ballistas. Right, he freaking bounces everything on his shoulders. They're breakable, just pretty much only with ballistas. Yeah, Outlander, there's a reason these ballistas feel more powerful than Worlds, and that reason is that Worlds ballistas don't ignore defense. These ballistas do. I have the anti-dragon bombs. I kind of have a duty to sit up here until he's under it. I want to go use that ballista to try and break his other shoulder so that we can get it broken. But I have a duty. A duty with a remarkably short window to actually accomplish if you don't get an easy mount, or an early mount in the first area. With this dragon healing crystal, I can heal dragons, maybe. Like I can probably trust guard with the Dragonator, though we should all be up there when it gets used. Use it when he's got his hands on the wall and get all those free hits on his open mouth that is very weak. And that's backbreak number 2. Probably should have moved the cannon. That would have been smart. Alright, buddy, go hands-on. Get your hands on my wall. Don't shoulder check it, put your hands on it. Wow, what a jerk. I see the shoulder's been got. Alright, bud, you gonna come over here? Nope, you're just doing a ground pound? Okay. If you think I'm gonna let you shoulder check my wall, you have another think coming. He always sounds so pathetic when he's bound. Like a giant complainy baby. Ground pound. I gotta get over there so that I can Dragonate him in case he wants to go hands-on. Nope, this is another pound. Well... some of those cannonballs went over him, I'm pretty sure. Another reason I hate the cannon in this area specifically. Dude, do you just not want to stand up? I need you to hug this wall. And apparently that does damage to the barricade when he ground pounds. Good to know. Okay, now he's on his feet. Now come here and touch this wall. Go hands-on, please. I'm still gonna Dragonate him even if he doesn't go hands-on. It's just if he goes hands-on, it's better. Because it gives me a super weak point to hit. Hands-on? Come on, go hands-on. Give me your hands. Touch the wall. You know you want to. I did not wait long enough. Needed to wait for both his hands to be on the wall. To get the big knockdown where his mouth just hangs open on top of the wall. Still. At least this version of Lao doesn't play Proof of a Hero for himself. Gen 2 and earlier, Lao played Proof of a Hero for himself upon reaching the final area. What is beep? Why is beep? Yeah, Proof of a Hero is way better since Gen when they started playing it when hunters did something. Prior to Gen, it only ever played on its own, regardless of what hunters did to trigger it or not. I'm gonna bind him the next time he tries something against this wall. Then after this binder, I pretty much have to go down there and use my weapon, because we're basically out of other things to use. I think he actually did hit the wall there, so it's a somewhat wasted binder, but oh well. Fun fact, Lao Shan Lung is, I believe, the one monster in this game against which Challenger has 0 value. Because he does not enrage. It's just not a mechanic that he has. Sorry for launching you. Fun fact, if you only put down a single bomb, you can get away with vaulting off it like that. With 0 adverse consequences. This quest sure does have a lot of ups and downs for Lao. And we got him. Now, did I find the sweet spot? Looks like I did. And yes, Califor, he did have so much HP. Really a mountain of a mountain dragon. Oh, that's right. In this game, they changed him so that he's not 3 carves lower body, 3 carves upper body, and 3 carves head. It's just 4 carves lower body and 4 carves upper body. The head carves are gone. They're gone! And I got 2 mantles out of them. Took us almost half an hour to eat through all that HP. Now for something that is at least a little less thick. Yeah, I was actually kind of hoping that there would be an Amatsu. But I guess no such luck. Pretty sure there was in the high rank events, but that's high rank. Maybe not. So, no Amatsu for us. Oh well. But is there seriously not even an Amatsu event? Just to begin with? I guess not. Feels wrong. Let's do a legitimate Soratorium quest. I know that this is Guard's favorite monster, so... Or at least his favorite Elder Dragon. Oh, Califor, were we normal 1 gaming? Ooh, Defender and Insurance. Hang on, we might actually do something else. Actually, no, there wasn't anything especially spicy. Could do a deviant. Yeah, you know what? We're postponing Chameleos because Defender and Insurance together is too spicy. Question is, which deviant? I've got a lot stuck at G4. Wow, Deadeye's only at G3? Guard, is that your character making those noises? Yeah, we're gonna do this Deadeye quest, and then we'll do Chameleos. I see, Guard. Your character makes very interesting noises when drunk. Oh wow, I'm out of Mega Potions? How'd that happen? Fun fact, as far as I'm aware, Deadeye Garuga has the only damaging low-grade roar in the entire franchise. Okay, I believe we go here, and then we just hop on over to the left to find a Deadeye. I believed correct. It's actually kind of funny that Deadeye Garuga has bigger wind-ups for most of its attacks than standard Garuga does in this game. Because standard Garuga is still stuck with the Gen 2 animations, basically. Great detriment. Thankfully that deadly poison doesn't last too long, but like, it's nasty. I forgot about that attack. Garuga goes zoom. Okay, the tail's gone. We don't have to worry about the deadly poison from as much anymore. I think it still gets it on the tail flip, but the tail spin will no longer do it. That's another attack I had entirely forgotten about. And it looks like the tail flip, in fact, does not have the deadly poison anymore. At least if the poison visual was anything to judge by. I sincerely wish that this deviant theme didn't exist. Like, just give us the regular area and monster themes. They're so much better than the deviant theme. Sorry, I did not realize I would launch you from that distance. Tell you what, when he's knocked down here, head's all yours. I'll go for a wing. Fortunately, it's the already broken wing, but what are we gonna do about that, huh? And number 2 is already here. And is bigger. Much bigger. Another thing about Deadeye versus Standard Garuga that amuses me is the fact that Deadeye is smaller than Standard Garuga. Got real manlet energy. Deadeye is actually pretty good, honestly. Like, it's the best Garuga this game has. Which is to say it just doesn't suck to hunt. Like, it's a solid little fight. I think that, World's Scarred Garuga is, or rather, Iceborne's Scarred Garuga is the best Garuga we've ever gotten. But this isn't terrible. Pre-Gen 5 standard Garuga, I would argue, is terrible. Mainly just because of its Gen 2 style animations and hitboxes. Ow. Nice break. We got a limpy bird. Nice flash. Let us get the one hit in that we needed. This Mosswine is leaving. Not angry. Okay. A nice little G3 deviant hunt. Though Deadeye is arguably one of the easier deviants. There are definitely harder ones out there, that's for sure. But I would say that, like, of the, what, 18 deviants? I'd say that Deadeye is probably definitely in the bottom half. Maybe even in the bottom third. Sure as heck isn't any Bloodbath. It's no Bolt Reaver. It's no Thunderlord. Though admittedly, Thunderlord becomes much easier the moment you have stun res. It's no Dread Queen or Dread King, that's for damn sure. Yeah, we got my smallest Deadeye, but not a crown. That reminds me. Pretty sure we've played together before, but I don't recall whether we've actually swapped guild cards. And now it's time for a legitimate Soratorium quest. Looking at the time, this will be the last quest of the stream. So hey, we get to end on a Chameleos note. Ah yes, it's me, your good friend, the Soratorium Gal. This quest text is fun. Ah yes, hello person whom I definitely know and have seen before. It's me, your good friend, the Soratorium Gal. This next quest is a totally legitimate quest that I happened to forget about until now, in which you have to keep a total secret, okay? Oh my gosh, totes. Yes, that all sounds on the up and up. Now, where does Cammy start? Does he start, like, over in the, hallway? No. See, if this was... Ah, over there. If this was Sunbreak, would have been more likely than not that Cammy started right in here. But this isn't Sunbreak. It's a completely different game, even though we're fighting a familiar monster on a familiar map. This Cammy seems big. I'm gonna not do any more jumping on him until he gets out of that corner. Like that. And of course he had to steal the herbal med. I mean, I've got plenty more, it's just when monster that spits poison steals your poison curatives. It's rude. Cammy, please, get out of the corner and stay out of the corner. A non-mount knockdown. Cammy is fairly susceptible to those, actually. Man, playing on this map here is just making me remember how good it looks in Sunbreak. Sunbreak Jungle is just a really good map. Really good. Yeah, I also love every version of the jungle. It's just the Sunbreak one is really good. Looks really nice, and also the vegetation doesn't get in your camera quite so much, while still letting it look good. Also, wow, this lizard is being rude to me. And away he goes. It is amazing how compressed this map is in Sunbreak, though. Why does Cammy's Fog had a defined boundary for a moment there? Yeah, though, as is in this map, like, you can look at the area transitions, and they imply a whole lot of extra space that we don't traverse in this game. But in Sunbreak, they just cut that all out, so it's basically just straight area to area. And all that extra space no longer exists. So, I can actually see between the error we had earlier and right now, I can see how they actually manage to handle Chameleos's mist in this game. It's actually kind of interesting. It looks like what they do is that they just put a sphere around your character. Or maybe even a hemisphere. And it's just got a mist texture to it. And it goes with you. Like, it's just centered on you, it follows you. And what happened earlier is that the sphere was misaligned. So we were like at one edge of it instead of in the center. That's what it seems to be. Like, based on... Yeah, like, if you look down, it becomes real clear. There is, in fact, a sphere around our character with a mist texture on it. Pretty sure what they did for this mist texture in other games, though, was just... They just put a texture on the screen instead of in a sphere following your character, which... I mean, the sphere is definitely... It feels like it has more depth to it. Like, you can look down and see the ground clearly, but then the farther away the things get, the more mist there is because it's a sphere. So, like, yeah, they got that. But they could have gone with the much easier, just put a texture on the screen. Which they did for older games. If he's asleep, try and get that tail off. I forgot that Cammy sleeps standing up. I haven't seen Cammy sleep in so long. Good job. I know I'm missing health, but quest was almost over. Now to find the tail under all this. Here it is. Yes, we had some successful hunts, except for the one that we knew from the start would not be successful. So truly, a worthwhile stream. And I think what I'm gonna do is do some more GU streams for a while. Because dang it, this game is fun. I enjoy Monster Hunter games. Cue surprise from audience. And we're gonna be in a bit of a holding pattern for a while. When the Thousand Year Door remake comes out, I will absolutely be playing that. But that's in a few weeks. Oh yeah, that was in fact a big boy. So in the meantime, we'll probably just be doing like GU or Freedom Unite or other stuff. And if I get time to get set up and actually try and record some RE8 VR, that might show up. It's just a matter of my setup as I am now is not really conducive to specifically that game in VR. And yeah, it's a thing. If I get the chance, we'll see if that happens. But I can guarantee there will be more GU and possibly FU and maybe even P3rd. But yeah, that's it for this stream. Thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all of that. Thanks, Guard and Califor, for hunting with me. And I will be back possibly tomorrow with one of those games I mentioned. See you then, friends.